Welcome back. So we are following the sun to Algo Bay Yacht in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape province. Is crossed to SABC News reporter Kim Daniels for more. Kim, a very good morning. You're following the sun. You're making happy happen. I mean, for first-time goers who've not been on a yacht, perhaps you can tell us about the experience, what's on offer as well, why, it's become such a perfect location for yachting as well.
Good morning. What a beautiful summer morning it is here in Gqeberha. We are at the harbour, at the Yacht Club, a very, very popular destination, not just for locals, but for tourists visiting this area as well. And as we know, the Eastern Cape is the hub and the home of tourism for the country, an area and a province that offers a wide variety of things for people to do visiting this province. I'm joined now by the CEO of ECPTA, Mr. Diamond. Thank you so much for your time. We all know tourism was a very, very tough time during COVID. The Eastern Cape has recovered very well. Can you tell us what attributed to you guys picking up your numbers?
Thank you very much. Thanks, Kim, for the opportunity. I think the Creator is a great leveler. When you look at what we have as a natural endowment, post-COVID, people wanted the outdoor. People missed doing the things that they wanted to do. And the opportunity of having the landscape of the Eastern Cape gave us an edge in terms of what other people could do. So hiking has proven to be one of those things that people missed. And there's been an increase, an uptick in terms of mostly the outdoor activities. So we've seen a lot of these hiking activities. There's an increase in hiking clubs, and people miss being out there. And I think that's one thing. But also, one of the things that you always take for granted, and people that are living in crowded parts of the world, they said the sky that we have, some of the kids, they grew up not even having seen the blue sky. They haven't even seen the stars. So the astro strategy that has been adopted by the country gives the Eastern Cape the opportunity to be able to showcase all these offerings. So from an outdoor activity point of view, the numbers of the events that we have been doing in the past, we're able to do those. And people, because of COVID, they now appreciated what they missed. And when the opportunity to go out was available, people took advantage of this. But also, linked to what is possible in the Eastern Cape is the beauty of our heritage. The endowment of what we have from a cultural activity point of view. I mean, some guy was joking to me to say, you don't need anything in the Eastern Cape. It's like an open restaurant this time of the year. You can go without being invited in any celebration. You will even ask, what do you want to eat? They even ask you, what drink do you want to have? So starting this weekend, we have seen that those activities starting up. So part of what we are enjoying as the Eastern Cape is the authentic experiences. So what we have seen, people enjoying more outdoor activities, but also the authentic activities, authentic experiences that you have as a province.
Mr. Diamani, you did mention that the Eastern Cape is rich in heritage and culture. Speaking on this topic, what can visitors to the Eastern Cape expect in this concept?
So the beauty of what we are beginning to see is people wanting to, get in touch with the history of where they come from, their origins. And with this, with all the, the wars that have been fought in the Eastern Cape, some people fought battles. The Eastern Cape has wars. These span over hundreds of years that have been fought in the Eastern Cape. So people want to get in touch with this, and the more they get to know about this, and I think in the opening of the launch, our MEC made the point that unless the lions tell the story, the hunters will always be, the victors. So when people want to get in touch with who they are, they begin to document. They're interested in what is documented of what happened in the past. And all these iconic attractions that we have in the Eastern Cape where these wars have been fought, people want to get in touch of that. And what we are seeing now is an illustration where young people, young and old, they want to get to that. But importantly, as part of what we have, as part of our heritage, you can't finish the story of the Eastern Cape without talking about the World Heritage sites that we have in the province. Even if you want to talk about, the Gqeberha has been acknowledged as part of the Liberation Road. You've talked about Forte. the years that it has in terms of the continental influence of the leadership that it has produced. You can talk about the Bavian's Kloof in terms of the beauty and the natural splendor that you see. So that heritage encompasses who we are. But importantly, as we tell these beautiful stories, it's about the people of the Eastern Cape. It's about when an ordinary person is able to relate these stories authentically. And I think our visitors appreciate that from an ordinary person perspective, the story of the Eastern Cape has been passed from generations to generations. And as we travel across the Eastern Cape, people will be able to appreciate what we have.
Eastern Cape, definitely something for everyone. Whether you want to be in nature or, look at history. What can we expect for the summer season? Are we looking at good numbers or good attractions to our province?
So, because we have a bit of everything, I mean, if you talk safari, Big 5, okay, sure, that's ordinary. But Big 7 is what gives us an edge. You add the sharks and the whales as part of what you can enjoy in the Eastern Cape. So that puts us one above the rest. But importantly, linked to that is the culture that we've demonstrated in terms of what we have as an offering of the Eastern Cape. And on average, over the past 9 months, 10 months of the year, for every quarter, we average about 1.1, 1.2 million. And this season, the last quarter of the year, it's where we fetch almost close to 1.7, 1.8 million. And with these numbers, we almost certain, with all the partnerships that we have with our stakeholders, ensuring that we are a welcoming province from a safety perspective in collaboration with other stakeholders, the South African Police Services being involved, the sector itself in terms of the product owners, the tourism associations and the tourism organizations. They are upbeat in terms of the inquiries that they've begun to see. So part of what we are offering is exactly those numbers to say, with those numbers, on average 1.1, 1.2, contributing 2.5 billion to the GDP of the province, we are saying the province is open, but we are also saying to the citizens, look after the visitors, take care of them so that they can come back tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Daimane. Well, the message is loud and clear. All visitors are welcome, and residents of the various cities, various towns, welcome them with open arms. As Mr. Daimane mentioned, the Eastern Cape has everything to offer, from safaris to nature walks, even activities rich in history and culture. So the Eastern Cape, definitely a place to be this summer season.
All right, thank you so much, Kim. We are following the sun. We're making happy happen. Of course, we'll continue to monitor that throughout the show, and looking forward to all that action taking place there from the Algo Bay Yacht Club there.